Are you planning your first trip to New Zealand, but overwhelmed with all the little things that could go wrong? In this video, I'll give you 12 essential answers based on my day job as a New Zealand travel agent. The questions I hear all the time from international visitors. These are quick, no fluff answers that will save you time, money and headaches. Let's get started. First up, don't bring much foreign currency into New Zealand. Here's why. New Zealand banks will not be able to convert your overseas banknotes into New Zealand dollars. The only place you can exchange those is at international airports where there are still currency exchange operators. By all means, bring some backup cash, but keep it to a minimum. Number 2, here's another money tip. Do not convert New Zealand dollars at your home location. You will be charged a terrible exchange rate. Plus, all payments in New Zealand can be done with a credit card. From petrol stations to supermarkets to restaurants, and even local market operators do have mobile payment systems. Personally, I use a Wise card when traveling, which saves even more exchange rates and fees. More details in the description box below. We just covered a couple of key money-saving tips, but here are other pointers to help you avoid disaster with your precious holiday time. Number 3, this is a biggie. Don't start driving with a rental car or motorhome right after a long-haul flight. You will be tired, jet-lagged, and you will have to get used to traveling on the opposite side of the road. Instead, use a cab or Uber to get your first accommodation. Pick up your vehicle the next day when you're fresh and rested. Trust me on that. Number 4, this is an interesting one. If you arrive in the peak summer season between November and March, don't go sunbathing on day 1. The New Zealand sun is incredibly strong. A classic mistake is doing a sailing trip on Auckland Harbour on the first day in the country. You can be guaranteed a massive sunburn, which can affect your overall trip badly. So ease into it and use plenty of sunscreen. Now let's talk about some practical travel planning tips. Number 5, don't bring too much luggage with you. Most accommodations will provide some form of laundry facilities with washing machines and dryers. Pack light and do laundry along the way. Check out my video up here for more details on what to pack for New Zealand. Number 6, here's something people often get wrong. They book the smallest rental car. The rolling hills in New Zealand require a little bit of engine grunt, especially if you're traveling with more than 2 passengers and have plenty of luggage with you. Go at least for a mid-size rental vehicle. You need this additional power on those hills when overtaking trucks and fellow travelers in motorhomes. It makes a huge difference. Wait, there's more. The next few tips could literally save your entire trip experience. Check out my sample itinerary playlist in the description box below to get your travel plan started. Number 7, don't plan too many locations in too little time. In my long experience as a travel agent, I see this all the time. Travelers simply want to do too much, ticking off too many locations and spending far too much time on the road. Less locations and longer stays at each is much better. My golden rule is to stay at least 2 nights at key locations as much as possible. Also, using a domestic flight if you're time poor is a great idea to cover longer distances, especially between the 2 main islands. Number 8, don't wing it. When planning your trip of a lifetime, don't wing it. During the peak summer months between November and March, you need to at least have your accommodation and transportation needs pre-booked. And that also includes key tours and activities you really want to do. You don't want to spend valuable time hunting for a bed or missing out on trips because they're already fully booked. I've seen this happen too many times. If you find this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button below to stay in touch for more helpful travel videos to come. Plus, tick the like button as it helps our channel to grow. Thank you very much. Number 9, don't forget to check your passport expiry date and check that your driving license is still valid for New Zealand. Also check your ETA or visa you need to obtain before you head off to your holiday. Otherwise, this can end in disaster. I've seen it firsthand at the airport, and it's not a good way to start your trip. Now, some more helpful money tips for you. Number 10, there's no tipping culture in New Zealand, so there's no expectations for you to add a percentage of your dinner or tour charges as an additional payment. On the other hand, if you get exceptional service, any hospitality worker or guide will appreciate a tip. But again, it's not expected. Number 11, don't buy souvenirs in major tourism destinations. Often you find more New Zealand-made authentic products in smaller locations and towns. Classic New Zealand wool products such as a scarf or hand gloves are good examples. You get better quality and prices in the smaller places. One classic example comes to mind is the Terrace wool shop near Wanaka with a local history attached. I'll link their details in the description box below. Number 12, here's the last one. Don't underestimate the speed at which weather conditions can change in New Zealand. When you go out on walks and hikes, always have a good rain jacket or even warm clothing with you. Rapid changes in conditions can occur, especially in the high country locations. Layer up and be prepared. See a link in the description box below for full details on clothing. So here you have it, 12 essential tips to avoid common mistakes when traveling New Zealand, from money matters to weather preparation. These are the things I see international travelers get wrong all the time. You might be wondering about rental car versus campervan and what the differences are between those travel options. Check out my video up here for all the comparison details. Thanks very much for watching. See you in the next video.